How are you seeing this Al Jazeera thing with these guys being suspended, LaVar?
Well, I got to tell you, I'm feeling like it's really, really unconstitutional, Eric Davis. That's not constitutional at all. I mean, these people's rights are they're just it's in shambles. I tell you, the NFL is going to hell.
Okay, stop it. Now, how do you really think?
To be honest, Eve, when you look at these type of things, I've always fell on the side of doing things the right way. And if your employer who provides you the ability to make a living, and one fine living at that, by the way, if there's something that you need to go interview about, whether people want to call it an evil empire or a dictatorship or whatever it is that they want to kind of justify what Roger Goodell is. Roger Goodell, if people are looking at what the growth of the sport, what the growth of the National Football League's revenue and how it's been generating more money, it's been since he's taken over. And I was under the Tagliabue regime. You came in under that regime. I think you might have been.
Stop it.
Before.
Stop it.
With it. All right, but when you look at what they're doing, I think a lot of times when you get into complicated issues that become public knowledge and people are able to debate it, a lot of times, and I say this with the most respect and sensitivity that you possibly can say it with, is that people don't understand business. They don't understand what people who run if you run a corporation that generates $100,000 a year or a couple $100,000 a year, there are a ton of responsibilities that are connected to that company actually being able to generate that type of money. Now, when you take and you say we have 32 owners, which they're owners of a business, and this one person has to govern those businesses and govern the nonprofit side of it at Park, I think people don't even begin to have the understanding and the knowledge to be able to come up with educated assessments of some of the things that have to be done or are being done that are reported in the media. Bottom line, if it's a quick bottom line, you work for the National Football League. As long as you work for the National Football League and you have the ability to make money working under the shield, chances are you should cooperate with certain things, especially if it has to do with this subject matter. Just go do the interview. I'll understand if there's something that is so seriously wrong morally as it applies to a family member or something to that effect, why you may want to take more of a stance. But if you're talking about, this subject matter, just go do the interview. Just go do the interview. What do you have to hide? What do you have to lose? You get a chance to go meet Roger, go shake his hand, see if you could get a job at the the building once you're done playing, whatever it may be, or they can help you in other things that you're doing. Why not just cooperate? When people are so adversarial, it kind of gets kind of old to me.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.